As we told you last night, the man charged with killing 4 University of Idaho students, Bryan Kohberger, is now expected to plead guilty to all 4 charges, so he will be spared the death penalty. Jeremy Harris with our sister station has more on the story, with one of the victims' families condemning the plea deal, saying it's a betrayal to the 4 students who were murdered.
Within weeks of an expected trial for the murders of 4 University of Idaho students, Bryan Kohberger now set to plead guilty, admitting he killed the victims in exchange for the death penalty being taken off the table.
I was blown away, but you have to say, like, you're watching what was going down last week, and it felt like things were sort of falling apart for the defense.
Kohberger's defense team lost several key rulings in the last few months, including a failed attempt to suppress his DNA from a knife sheath found at the crime scene.
It could have become an overwhelming scenario, really, for the defense to try and keep the death penalty at bay.
One of the 4 victims, Ethan Chapin, was from here in Skagit County. His family, along with the families of the other 3 victims, had been preparing for what was expected to be a very long trial, potentially lasting months. A plea deal changes all of that. In a post on Facebook, the family of victim Kaylee Goncalves said they talked to prosecutors last week about the possibility of a plea deal, but they said it was, quote, a hard no from our family, adding they had pushed to keep the death penalty on the table, but, quote, all our efforts did not matter. The 4 victims were stabbed to death in their off-campus house in Moscow, Idaho, in the middle of the night in November 2022. It took a few months, but police eventually identified and arrested Washington State University student Bryan Kohberger, saying he broke into the house and killed the victims one by one. Police haven't said what a motive was, but until now, Kohberger maintained his innocence, saying he was out driving around on the night of the killings.